them can't stop ya. Youth, unstoppable, run away train.
I wonder who knows what time of the night it is. Who knows what time of the night it is? Can somebody out there please tell me? Anybody? Anybody who is here right now, please tell me what time of the night it is. Because if you're a regular, if you've been here every single night, when it's a show night, of course, then you know what time of the night it is. So I'm looking in the chats right now and I'm looking at all the names and I'm trying to see who is going to tell me what time of the night it is right now. Lord Jesus, Samuel did not say 8:57, Samuel. Samuel, I know you did not say 8:57. Who knows what time of the night it is right now? Who knows? I'm looking. I want to see who knows what time of the night it is. All right? Carleen said 9 o'clock. Lord God, what you know? All right. Let me break it down for you right now. It is the night. It's the time of the night when you who are here right now need to stop whatever you're doing. Call everybody. Call mommy. Call granny. Call uncle. Call auntie. And say, listen, Unstoppable Live is on. Right? It is that time of the night. Right? Yes, it is that time of the night when you call up everybody and say, listen me. Don't call my phone. Do not text me. Don't come knock on my door and beg for liquor salt. Give me exactly 1 hour before you come see me because I don't want any interruptions. All right? No one know what time of the night it is. All right? Now that I've gotten that out of the way, listen what I want everybody to do for me. Share the stream. Share it to Facebook, share it to Instagram, share it to WhatsApp. As me say, call mommy, call granny, call uncle, call everybody. Because as you know, my show is a family show that everybody can listen to. So with that said and out of the way, I want to welcome everyone who is here. I see some familiar names. I see TR, I see Dr. Mia, I see Teresa. Teresa, welcome back. As a matter of fact, I heard you are taking a little trip, so welcome back. True Loveless in the building, of course, as usual, and I've seen Kanika as well. Welcome to all of the familiar names and everybody who is here with me tonight. All right, Susie Unstoppable, blessings, welcome. Now, what I want to say, people, is remember the rules of the stream. It's simple. No name calling, no disrespecting each other in the stream, nothing of that sort. All right? And we will have an awesome conversation. But please, if you're not share the stream yet, make sure to share it out right now. All right? So we have a caller on the line tonight, right? And we're going to talk to this caller tonight about this topic that you can see right now on the screen, right? And this lady wants to discuss this conversation, and she's going to share her experience with us, right? And you're going to all listen and enjoy tonight's conversation. So with that said, and out of the way, Carla, pleasant good night. Welcome to Unstoppable Live. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and thanks for having me on your program.
It is certainly my pleasure. So I know you have an experience that you want to share with us, right? So what I'm going to do, as usual, I'm going to be quiet, and I'm only going to dip in and butt in whenever I have a question to ask. So I'm going to give you the platform and let you share your experience with myself and the viewers, okay?
Yes.
So go right ahead.
Okay. So my experience started in 2013. I'm from Jamaica. Born and raised. Came to the US a couple of years ago. Well, quite a few years ago with my children. And we took a family vacation in 2013. We decided to spend, some time from one country to the next. We ended up in Jamaica. We were there for about 3 weeks. However, we stayed at this resort. We had booked for 2 weeks. And after the 2 weeks ran out, we decided that we were going to extend for another week. Now, when we tried to extend, they said, no, we can't give you the extension because we already have someone booked for the apartment. So it was the summertime coming up to the Independence, so everywhere was booked out, fully booked. We couldn't get anywhere. So, however, this guy who worked at the resort where we were, he said he knew of someone who worked at another resort. He's gonna call to find out if they had any accommodation. So he called the guy. The guy said, "Oh no, I don't think we have anything, but I know of somewhere where I could take your guests to and they would be comfortable. The place is undergoing renovation, but it's livable because there are other guests there." However, I was kind of adamant, don't want to go, and I loaded up me and my girls in the car, and we decided, okay, we meet this guy where he said we're supposed to meet him, and when he told us where the place was, nice gated place, safe, everything. But I just didn't want to be too far away from where I was. However, my son said to me, "Listen, let's go, mommy. How bad could it be?" So I said, okay, let me go. And I'm saying, I don't want to go nowhere with nobody. I don't even know this man from anywhere. He was a young guy, though. Young guy, maybe in his 20s, 30s. Anyway, he took us to the place. When we went there, it was breathtaking, beautifully breathtaking. Yes, it was undergoing construction, but nothing to write home about, because there were still guests there. However, the children liked it and we decided we were going to stay. By this time now, the staff and everybody was just friendly. But there was this man there that the minute we drove into the compound, he took an interest into me. And I'm like, I don't want to be in anything with anybody. I've just got out of a relationship with someone else. I don't want to be in anything with anyone, trying to hold my grounds and not even trying to give him the time of day. But anyway, we stayed at that place for a week. Person was very nice. He was actually in the same business that I'm in. So I was kind of fascinated by his work because he's very good at what he does. Feeling good now, if we're going out on the road, we had a man with us, as mostly women traveling together. My son was little. So it's good to know, we have a man in the car driving around Jamaica with only females mostly, So I feel kind of safe having someone there. He seems to be a nice person. I can't say he is a bad person in many ways, but over time I see that his problem is worthless. I say this to say, we came back to the US after that week at that place. The night before we left, he told me, "Oh, I would like to date you because you seem to be a good woman and he's single and yada yada, and all talks." I said, "I'm not into anything, I just, my husband, he and I just parted. So I'm not into anything with anybody right now." And came back to the US. We started corresponding on the phone. He'll call me, I call him. Went back to Jamaica like about 6 months after. Called him up. He met me at the airport. I decided, I said, what do I have to lose? Here I am with an American guy, just not working out. I'm on my own. He's gone about his own business. What do I have to lose? Over time talking to a person, you think for 6 months you can't know a lot about a person, but you'll know enough to know if the person is good. I speak with his family. Family seems okay. He's from a good family background. They're poor, but very, very loving, caring people they are, his family. Okay, so I said, the kids liked him. I didn't know him from then. And, I sit down, I discussed it with them. They said, "You have nothing to lose. Why not? If you want to date him and you like him that much, go ahead." So I came back to the US. We still didn't get into anything, because I'm not the type of person to just jump into somebody's bed like that. I give him a few tests that I try to see if he's an honest person by giving him money to give to someone to see if he would turn it over, just to see if he would pass the test. Yes, he passed them with flying colors. I said, okay. He wasn't financially, he wasn't in a position to care for himself the way he should, or even, live decently. Don't know what he do with his money because he worked good money, but no clue what he does with his money. He doesn't drink, number one. He used to smoke. I tell him, I say, I don't date men who smoke because that after smoke, not to do with anything, that's just me. I said, that after breath thing, I can't deal with it. So anyway, he stopped. He said, I'm going to stop for you. Okay, he did. Anyway, I went back to Jamaica about a year after that, and where he told me he live up on this time, I don't know where he lived. I know I heard of the area, but I've never been there. So I said, okay, I'm not going to where you live though. I am not going there. If we're gonna have a relationship, you have to move. He said, okay, because it was nothing. He said, I wouldn't take you there anyway. I wouldn't take you where I live because I wouldn't want you to see it. So my son said to me, why not, since we go to Jamaica like 3 times a year, why not rent a place and let him stay there? And when we go there, we have a place to stay. And I think it over. I talked to my other kids about it. They say, yeah, mommy, yeah, let's do it that way. So I did, rented a place, give him. He's there. We're paying the rent. We said, okay, you pay the electric bill and the water bill. We'll do the rest. Shipped all the furnitures from here to down there. 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, kitchen, whole house we rented. And he's there. So I would send the money down for him to pay the rent. And in the beginning, he paid the rent and we would have no problem with it. Then one day now, I got a call from the landlord saying, how come I haven't heard anything from you? It's been a couple of months and I haven't received any rent. So I said, oh, how is that? Because I send the rent down every month to pay you. Before all of this now, before even that part, there was another place he was renting where I was paying for. And when we decided to get married, it was 3 years after almost, I decided, long-term relationship is like long distance is not working out. I can't do this all the time. So I decided, I said, let's get married. I said, we talked about it. We went for counseling. We come to a conclusion that it would work out. So we start preparing for the wedding. I am the one who put everything, because he was not in a position to do anything. So then at that place where he used to be, that's when I asked him, I said, listen, you have to move to somewhere better because my family is not going to come and stay, there or anything. So move to a place better where we all can stay as a family. So he did. Okay. The first red flag was the day after I set up everything, the venue, get everything rented out, everything was set up, done for the wedding. I do interior designing, so I know what I want my place to be like. So I the venue, I had it all down. I went to China, get the fabric, everything that we needed for the place, fixed it up. The only thing he had to do for me was make those little, those little thread bags. You could put little souvenirs in for the guests and stuff like that. So went to China, bought the fabric, cut all the little bags, the strings. All he had to do was just stitch them. Okay, took them down to October. The wedding was in December. I talked to him about it one day. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do them tonight, and I'm gonna have them ready by the time the wedding planner is ready for them." The day before the wedding, my family surprised me by renting a hall at a very prominent hotel where we would have rehearsal dinner. Because I wasn't planning to do any of that thing. But my family from here, they all come down and they plan it behind my back. Some of my co-workers, everybody was there to support me. So then I called him up. I said, "Listen, because according to tradition, the groom is not supposed to see the bride before the day of the wedding." So I called him up on the phone. I said, "Take the bags that you sew over to the lady and give them to her, because she's gonna need them to put the souvenirs preparing for tomorrow." Lady called me the morning after. She said, "I haven't received the bags." I called him. He said, "I'm taking them to her in a few minutes." Anyway, here I am thinking that the lady got everything that was supposed to be there. The only things that were missing was the only thing he was contributing to the whole thing. And that's the little thread bags that he was supposed to sew, which was 180, because we had like 180, 170 guests. But I did do 180 bags.
All right, stick a pin for a moment. Let me ask you a question. All right, so I know I know you said you was paying his rent, right? How long were you paying his rent for? Over what time period?
Over a year.
And his only responsibility was to cover the utilities.
The utilities, that's all. Electric and water, that's it.
And the landlord, contacted you and said he wasn't paying anything at all. Nothing
He
of that
wasn't
sort.
paying. Nothing of that sort.
Did he ever once mention to you that he wasn't paying it, or you were under the assumption that he was paying it?
He never mentioned he wasn't paying it. He let me believe that he was paying.
Okay, so after the we're gonna get back to where you're at, but I just want to clear this up first for the viewers as well. So after the landlord contact you and say, "Hey, these bills weren't being paid and he has to move," where did he go after he moved from that apartment?
Apparently, she didn't throw him out because the landlord was actually a family friend. So for my sake, she didn't throw him out. So what I did, I went down there and I cleared up the rent.
Okay, so how much money it was that was owed at the time, if you can remember? Miss Brozozo, thanks a lot for the super chat. Totally appreciate it. All right, how much money, if you can remember, at the time that you had to clear up?
$40,000 a month, and he was owing almost 4 months. Yes, 4 months at $40,000.
Wow. And we're talking about Jamaican, right?
Jamaican dollars. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Continue. Go on.
So anyway, the day of the wedding, those didn't go. That was his only contribution to the wedding. Those didn't show up at the wedding. I said, okay. I overlooked it. I said, but if that is all I ask you to do and you didn't do, just that you didn't do. But I could not have seen the things that other people was seeing, because when you're in love, I guess they say love is blind. You're not seeing the things you're supposed to see. But I overlooked it. I said, you know what? It went on fine. We had a beautiful wedding. Everybody was happy. I was happy. He was happy. Everything went smooth. Now the night after the wedding concluded, we packed up. The venue got packed up, and we were supposed to go now on our honeymoon, because I had booked at a hotel, and we went to the hotel to stay there for that night. When we went there, for the whole night, he's been on the phone with his friends. These were people he knew after I moved him from where he used to be. He had just come into the community and meet them not even a good year. No, the things I brought for families, for families that I have in Jamaica, distant families, he would take them and he would give them away. I had stuff for people who wanted to be there but couldn't afford to even buy a suit to be there, brought for them. And when I went down, they were all given away, although he knew that they were for the people who I wanted to be there. It was all about him doing things for his side of the people, not even for his family, like for his friends. Anyway, wedding went smoothly. Things wasn't going so well, but I overlooked them. I said maybe he just caught up with himself. He's not thinking straight. I decided now that I am going to file his paperwork, because I don't want to have him in Jamaica for all this time while I am here. So within 9 months, I could get him here, being as I'm a citizen. Anyway, I had an uncle who was taking drugs. He was in the rehab there. He decided he was getting out of rehab and he didn't have a place to stay. And since the house is there, I said to him, okay, go by the house and stay. There's 3 bedrooms. You can have a room. He and I discussed it. He said, yes, let him come, because I'm the only one there. And he had a young man there helping him in his business. So my uncle decided to go. Yes, he went. My uncle went down, went there 3 months. One day I decided to call. I always ask him, how is he doing? He said, oh, he's fine. Everything is good. He's fine. One day I called my uncle. No, he called me and he said to me, I'm not going to hide this from you anymore, but for the couple of months I've been here, you said I should get a room and there's nowhere for me to stay. So I said, how is it there's nowhere for you to stay? I don't understand. He said, well, your husband have 1 room rented out to a woman and a man and his white woman. Another one rented out to somebody else. I'm sleeping on one of the couch. Him have a woman sleeping on the other couch and a man sleeping on the carpet. I said, what? He said, I need you to come. I need you to come down because this is not right. So I decided to go down, tell no one I was coming. I just booked my ticket. 2 days later, jump on the plane, go down there unannounced. Didn't know I was coming. When I went, the man that told me he stopped smoking because of me, when I went into the master bedroom, there was, you know what, cut up high, stacked on the nightstand. When I say stack high, I mean stack high. The beds were not made, literally worthless nigger lifestyle. When I went into the house, I started to have panic attack just from the odor that was coming from the house.
And this was how many years in the relationship now? How long were you together at this time?
That was going in 3 years. 3 years. Because we married a little after 2 years, almost 3 years. That this takes place like about 6 months after we got married.
So with all the signals, all the red flags, all the flares that was going off, why were you still putting up with it?
I was trying to make it work. Nobody is perfect. And I know I'm not gonna say I'm from a rich family, but I was raised in a very decent middle class family, and my parents, they did a good job. They did well for us. Okay. And I'm not looking down on anybody, because although my family could afford to give us, I never depended on them for anything. I took the cow by the horn and I worked for everything that I wanted out of life. There's nothing I got for free. You know, so I know what poverty is, because my family, they didn't give anything. You have to work for what you want. Don't think that because they're going to just take up and give it to you. My mom's side of the family didn't have it, but my dad's side was the better off side. But we got nothing. We got nothing from them. Anything I need, my father would give it, but I never depended on him. As I said, What if one day he can't give? What do I do?
Okay.
Anyway, I never look down on anything. I always try to make excuse, try to fix things. When he break them, I try to fix them. But one thing that stood out most of all to me was a week after we got married, I had to come back here because of my job. So, tradition, you wrap your wedding cake, you freeze it for the next year anniversary. I did that before I left. Put it in the freezer. We had champagne, stuff like that. I put 2 bottles of champagne, left him with cases and cases of wines of all type, champagne, you name it. Any liquor you can think of, we had it there. Because most of them, we ship them from here to there. All I saved was 2 bottles there. I said, okay, these can stay right there on the liquor stand. For the anniversary, we'll have them. Went down there, unstoppable. When I opened the freezer, I said, where's the cake? The cake is not in the standing fridge. It's not in the freezer. Where's the cake? Oh, I throw it out. I said, you throw it out? How you going to throw out the cake? That's our wedding cake. I didn't even taste the cake. I done the little piece you put in my mouth. How you going to throw out the cake? Anyway, I said, you know what? It's not even make sense arguing about it. Not even an empty bottle from all the liquor that was left there was there, including the 2 bottles of champagne that I saved for the anniversary. So I asked him, I said, well, what happened to the stuff? He said, oh, me and my boys drink them. I said, you and your boys drink them? I said, you have never shared a glass of champagne with me, but you share it with your boys? Anyway, when I decided now to go, since I get the call and about what was going on, I went down there. When I went, I also shipped a washing machine from here. Everything was in the house. The first thing that greeted me when I drove up in the driveway, the brand new washing machine of only 6 months was broken and thrown down in the carport, out of use, in the carport. He was not there. My friend went and she knocked on the grill. A man walked out in his boxers and said, may I help you? So I'm still sitting in the car. He said, my friend asked him for my husband. Said, oh, he's not here right now. So she said to him, can you open the grill? No, I'm not opening the grill. Who are you? So she said, no, I must ask you, who are you? And she must get out of the yard. And so I stepped out of the car and I said, young man, who are you? Why are you in my house telling us that we should leave? What are we doing there? Who are you?
Hola, this man, hola, you said this man walk out in them boxers. Come on,
in them boxers. Yes, in his boxers.
I ask you who you is when you there here at one place?
Yes.
Man, this sound like it about to get a little bit more spicy. Susie Unstoppable, thanks a lot for the super chat. Totally appreciate it. People are ready for more because it sounds like it's about to get a little bit more interesting, So I'm going to stop talk. Continue for me there, please.
So he never recognized me, but he should because my pictures are all over the house. So he should recognize me. But he was there, and I don't know who you people are, and I'm going to call my cousin, according to him now, this is a cousin that my husband have that no one knew about. I didn't know about him. All of a sudden, the family them pop up from all over. We never know about. So anyway, my uncle stepped up and got out of the car and said to him, because I called my uncle the minute I was in Jamaica. I said, hey, I'm here. Meet me at such and such a point. So my uncle came and he went to the house with us. When he saw my uncle said to him, no, my uncle came out with his key to open the door, the grill. When he tried it, the grill wouldn't open. So my uncle said, what y'all do? Change the lock on me? He said, it's not me. It's your in-law. Anyway, in your place where my husband always put a key for security reasons. Say he would lose it or so he'd know where, outside another one is. He went and he found it and he tried it and that one worked. He bought a new lock to put on the grill for some apparent reason. Anyway, when the guy saw my uncle now, he realized that this must be me, the wife. So he's saying, he didn't tell me you were coming and he didn't. So I said, he didn't know I was coming. So my uncle opened the door and I went in, and that's when I saw all of this ganja full the bedsides, and the sheets on the bed thrown on the ground, dirty clothes packed from the floor to the ceiling. I'm an entrepreneur. I have 2 businesses in Jamaica. So it's not that he don't know that I can pop up at any time, any given time I can show up. So before then, when I just rented the place, I stacked out the master bedroom with everything you can need. School bags, iron, microwave, you name it, it's there. Home goods style. If you're living in the state, you know what home goods look like. And that's where I shop for most of my things and unusual stuff. When I went down there, the place was empty. There was nothing in there other than the bed. All the drawers were on the chest of drawer, the dresser, everything was pulled out and the clothes them hanging out of it. Literally a dump yard. There was nowhere, the bathroom, something in there running out into the towels. Towel was packed from the entrance of one of the bathroom right into where the shower was. It's with me that in my house, no towel, I don't use a towel more. If I use it now, I throw it straight in there. I don't use it twice. So down there, I bring the towel, them like crazy, go down there. Stack them up. So why is all the towels on the ground? Something is leaking. So this guy walked out. Then he went in his room. He puts on something over his boxers. Came back out. Here was this white woman pushing. Hi, how are you? Coming to shake my hand. So I hold my hand behind me. So I said, how are you and who are you? She said, oh, my fiance, this is where we rent. We're renting here and we're paying. I said, I don't want to know how much you're paying, and I don't care if you rent here. I want you out. No. One of the bedroom was stuck from the floor to the ceiling. Somebody moved in like a storage room, like somebody's storing stuff there. The young man who helped him out, he was sleeping on the chair. Another friend of his was sleeping on the chair. I went into the kitchen. You know, when you cook, one pot was rice cooking it, thrown down, filled with water till it froth. You know, that's for weeks or days. Another one in there, the same thing. In the washroom, there were pots where you could see where they make dumplings or whatever. It was dried up. Just dirty dishes was stacked in the kitchen almost to the ceiling. I started having panic attack because when it comes to cleanliness, those things freak me out. So anyway, I went and sat back in the car. The minute I sat in the car, there he was coming. He came up to the car. He was sweating so much that the shirt, because he never expected me. And apparently the guy called him to say, hey, your wife is here. The shirt was sticking to his back, the way the man was sweating. So I said to him, what's going on in the house? What is going on in there? He said, come inside so I can talk to you. I said, I'm not going back in there. I am not going back into that house. You want to explain to me? You're going to stay right here and explain to me. I asked my friend and my uncle to excuse us so he could talk.
All right.
And he was there.
Stick up in for a minute. So you were paying rent for this place that he was living, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was subleasing the place to other persons?
To other persons, yep.
Did and he said nothing to you about that. He didn't make you aware of that. So to
Nothing,
even say, hey, you
nothing
know
to
something,
me.
I'm subleasing the place. I'll probably contribute something towards the rent, so you not have to find every. Even though make nothing like that known to you.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
This
By
is
this time, hmm,
this. I mean, I understand that you want you understand poverty and you wanted to assist him, but it's really a hard one to even listen all of these things that you went through. You know, all right, hold a pen, stick a pen for me. I want to big up a TR in the building and the royal family, SF Rose, blessings, and to all the family members from the royal family checking in over here tonight on Unstoppable Live. Totally appreciate you and welcome. And to every single new viewer who just tuned into the show for the very first time, welcome. We welcome every single person. We have a caller on the line tonight who is sharing her experience with us, right? And her experience is a touching one. It's one that a lot of you may get something from and be like, you know something? I'm in something similar to that and I need to get out of it. So we're going to continue and listen to what the caller has to say. Am I Skies in the building? Welcome. Am I? All right, continue, caller.
okay, so we sat in the car and all he was asking me is begging me, please, please. I didn't know you were coming. If I had known you were coming, I would clean up the place and the place would look better. And said, but if you don't have to know that I'm coming to keep the place good, and what are all these people doing in my house? He had no explanation. Oh, things is hard on me. Things is hard on me, and I didn't have any money. I have to do something to make some money. So I said, what happened to your business? What happened to the business that you operate? You have a business. Why are you're not paying rent there? Nothing. Why are you not making enough from your business to pay your way? Why is it that things is so hard? But all he's basing on is I may have to buy food. Food? What are you talking about? How much does it take to feed one person? How much does it take to feed one person? And at times, it's not that I only pay the rent. If I'm sending the rent, I would send an extra on it so he can have something to help out with. Because I lived in
All right, so the caller is reconnecting. All right, she's back. You're back? Hello?
yes.
All right, great. You're back.
Uh-huh. Yes. So he started to make excuse about him not having any money and things is hard, food is expensive, and he had to do something to help him out because he don't have no money. And normally, if I send the money for the rent, I'm sending him something that he can have a money in his pocket. So we're there talking. He wanted me to come into the house. He held onto my hand, got out of the car, and went into the house. My friend, one of the guys from next door, came over. Two of my brothers was there, and one of his friend came. And I said, okay, everybody chip in now and start clean up the place. And my brother said to the guy and his woman, you guys have to leave. You have to go. And I went into the room and started throwing out the stuff that he had packed in the room. He said to me, it's his friend that he asked him to put up the things in the room for him. I said, but all she have to do is go to the storage. Oh, all of a sudden you didn't have nobody. I brought you into the area and now you have so many friends that you're putting them up and using the house to turn storage for them. Okay. So I don't want them in here. So all you have to do, call her and tell her, come get them, come take them, go somewhere. If you're gonna rent a storage, you have to pay for a storage. And apparently, if she's even paying you, I don't see any of the money or was even told that you're renting out the place to anybody or for storage. Anyway, they're there cleaning up the place. I sat out in the car because I couldn't take the odor and everything that's in the house. So at that time, I had a piece of property that I was trying to clear to start a building on. So I have families there who was doing that part of the work for me. So I drove down, picked them up, and came back. But the rain was falling that day, so everybody got wet on the site. So I had to take them over to the hotel where I stayed so they could shower and all of that. I went back over the house now to pick up the people who were helping me to clean up. When I went over there now, he locked me in one of the rooms, held me down on the bed, didn't want me to leave. So my friend came and she knocked on the door and she said, "Let's go." Are you hearing me? This thing. Hello?
I could hear you. Go ahead. I could hear you.
Okay. So after that now, my friend came and she knocked on the door and she said, "Let's go because the men are cold. They want to go get something to eat. You know, they were wet and all of that. So let's go." He locked the room door and said, "Oh, you're not leaving. And if you're leaving, I'm coming with you." I said, "No, you're not coming with me. You are not coming with me. Stay right here. When I'm done taking care of my family, I will come back." So
So
by this time now,
at this time, where was his paperwork? Because I know earlier you mentioned that you had started his paperwork. Where was his paperwork at this time?
they, they were that was like 6 months after we got married. I still didn't file the paperwork yet. Reason is the day after we got married, and I was driving up to my grandparents' house because my grandma had passed like a year before that, and I was driving up to the house to see, to pay my visit to my grandparents. So when on our way there, his baby mother, because he had one child with this woman who took the child from him from Jamaica and left there when the child was 3. Never keep in touch with him. Never sent him a photograph of the child or what the child looked like or anything. But the minute she heard that he got married, she was the most interesting person now. She be calling him every day, twice a day, get all interesting. So I said, stick a pin. All of a sudden, you and this woman not talking, haven't heard from her in 16 years. And the day after we got married, she's on your phone every day. What is going on? So I said, okay. So he really did put her in her place. She didn't call. So when I came back here now, apparently he gave the son, by this time now the son was what, 15, going 16. He gave his son my number to call me. And all the son was ranting about how his daddy didn't support him and his daddy didn't support him. And, I'm there making up for him and said, things are hard in Jamaica and your father really don't have it. And if your mother is here with you and you don't know anything about Jamaica and the hardship that's there, me making excuse for him. So, the little young man is very mannerable. We talked and then I said, let me speak with your mother. When she came on the phone now, she started to tell me the reason why she left him there and why she never went back for him and so on, so on, so on. But when he gets here now, she's going to break his neck in court for him to support his child. Because the young man is a very smart young man and he wasn't by this time I think he went to college early. So I said to her, oh, I see. Okay, so you think I'm going to bring my husband here to work and support you, who from the day you've been to this country, you haven't hold a job for yourself. You haven't worked. You're on Section 8, depending on the government. You think I'm going to bring my husband here to work and support you? And the minute he walked in this country, I will have to pay child support because that's how the system is in this country. If the husband is not working, it's the wife's job to pick up, to pay the child support. So, it's not going to happen. So I said to him, listen, this is what it's gonna be. Your paperwork are filed, but you are not coming here until your son turn 21. I don't care. I'll take the trip to Jamaica every day, but I'm not gonna work and support no woman who have hands and feet and strength, health and strength to work. I'm not gonna do it. So anyway, he wasn't pleased about the whole thing. But that was like way after all of this happened, he and I discussed him not coming here, because with everything that happened, I forgive him. Anyway, that very day, I was at the house. He and my brother got into an argument. The cop got involved. My brother started calling him worthless. How could you do this to my sister? She took good care of you. She put you into a good place out of the muck where you used to live. Why did you do this to her? You should let her come home and see somewhere where she can come and lay her head. He wasn't pleased with the whole thing. He grabbed a machete after my brother, and my two brothers went after him. And it's a whole blar it was. Anyway, called the cops. The cops came and they quashed the whole thing down. So I went to the hotel and stayed. The next morning, I said, you know what? This is not going to work out. This is certainly not going to work, because this cannot be what I intended for myself, to be with somebody who don't even care whether what I work hard for is protected or being destroyed. So that morning I decided I'm going to go to they called me up. The lady called me and said the rent has not been paid. So I said, okay, all you have to do, put him out, because I'm not paying anymore. So I went by the house that morning to move out my personal things that I needed from the house. I wasn't going to take anything from him, like my clothes and so on. But for the furniture and everything else, he could have them. I don't need them. Where am I going to put them? I'm not going to take them back here. Anyway, I went to the lady and I paid up the rent in full. When I went to the house that morning, he moved out what he could move out, and what he couldn't move out, he broke them. I don't know, upholstered the dining room set. He broke off the leg off the chairs. Our married picture, he dug out my eyes out of the picture. He just went wild on everything in the house. My wedding gown was left there. He ripped it, but he took all of his personal belongings. The refrigerator, he took with him. The deep freezer, he sold it or pawned it out to somebody. Deep freezer, the microwave, and a toaster oven, he pawned those out to somebody for $5,000. Okay, I learned all of this after, because I went to the house that day, couldn't find them, didn't see those. So I was thinking, okay, he left with them. With everything that went down, I still forgive this man. I decided, okay, I'm gonna go.
Why? See, why?
Find him.
I'm trying to understand why.
Because I need to find out why he's doing all these things. Why are you doing all this? Why is it that you're doing all this? It's not that you and I had a fuss. You and I have never had a quarrel. He just have a problem with money. Money is his problem, and I am supposed to work and send money to him. And I'm not working and sending no money to nobody. And his biggest want was to buy a car in Jamaica, give him. I tell him, no, man, I'm not buying no car in Jamaica, give no man. Even if my dad was there and he needed a car, I wouldn't bought one for him. So anyway, he went as far as took the things he went to.
Sorry, no, Miss Pratt. She said she held off on filing the paperwork for him. That's what she said. She said she held off on filing the paperwork because of what she found out about the baby mother. That's what she said. All right, continue. Sorry, I see a few persons checking. Mr. Meal Advice, big up yourself. Are you listening to the stream at the same time while I'm speaking to you?
Yes. No, I'm not hearing this. I am speaking to you. I'm listening to you. I'm not hearing if anyone else is.
You have me on speaker or not? You have me on speaker?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
getting a feedback?
Yes, I'm getting a feedback.
Okay, let me put that up and hold the phone to my ears. Yes,
All
so
right, perfect.
what
Continue.
happened was he moved up to one of his cousin's house. Now the cousin is living in the UK. He has a beautiful 7-bedroom house where this man, no one was living there at the time. Is my husband brother had the key for that house, and apparently he told his brother that my brothers when and him got into a fight, so he couldn't stay at the house, and they moved him in. And the brother gave him the key and he moved in. So I called the brother the day after now, because I was I was thinking, saying to myself, oh God, what did I do? I just ruined my marriage. I should have stayed in the US. If I didn't come and see all of this wouldn't happen. I'm start blaming myself now. So I called his brother, and his brother said to me, I'm not gonna tell you where he is because he told me that your brother's come to kill him. And I said, no. He tried to hit my friend with the iron. I'm the one who grabbed the iron from, because this lady wouldn't even wake up if that iron had hit her in her head, because she turned her back and walking away, and he grabbed the iron and threw the iron, and I reached after the iron and could only grab the cord, and that's what stopped him from bashing in her head. So I said, that's the reason why my brothers attack him, because one of the neighbors said, why are you trying to hit the lady? Why you trying to hit the elder? That's your elder. You're supposed to respect her. But anyway, he's been carrying feeling for this lady, because this lady's been managing my businesses long before I met him. So when he came into the picture now, he expected me to turn over all angling of the businesses to him. But I'm not that stupid. Anyway, he moved up to the cousin's house, and he was there. If I need something done at any of the business places, I have to send the money to him. I would ask him, can you go down there and do this or that for me? He does nothing for me unless I send the money to him to go. He's never had money to pay bus fare or taxi fare, and he's going like about 15. In Jamaica, traveling, it's not expensive to travel in a parish. Then you're not going out of the parish, you're still in the parish, so it's not all that expensive. 15 miles to the most from where you are. So I'm sending monies to him whenever I ask him to do anything, to go and take care of something for me, which he always start but never finish. He'll go, but I didn't finish, and tomorrow I'll go back. And if I don't send him the money to go back another week or another month or 3 months after, he don't go. So anyway, I went to see him that evening, day after I realized that he moved the stuff out of the house and so on. And so I need to, get closure as to why are you doing this? Why did you do this? Here I am trying to build a life with you, and all you're trying to do is ruin it over and over again. Anyway, long story short, because it's so much, it would take 3 of your shows to tell you everything that this man has done. Anyway, he's there at his cousin. I remember one day he was still at the house. I came, I think he was a little longer. He was at the house a little longer, because it's so much that I can't even remember half of them. I sent down some appliances and for the store, and when I got there, went to the wharves, cleared the stuff, bring them to the house. I had some televisions and stuff in it, so I gave him one of the television. It's a 45 inch, and one was for the store. I asked him to bring it to the store. By the time he dropped me off at the airport and to return the car, I said to him, could you please get the car, pick up the television, bring it to the store before you drop the car back off, because that you cannot take a bus with a size television like that. Before I reached New York, which is 3.5 hours from Jamaica, he went back, got the television, heading to Kingston, and that's the last I saw of the television or heard of it. Sold it. What did he do with the money, I don't know. And like everything that has to do with leave it with him to go there if I can't make it there on time or take it there before I leave Jamaica. It would just disappear and nobody knows what happened to it. Another thing that he did that really hurt so bad and break a friendship that I've had with a co-worker who went to Jamaica to start up a business, rent a car company down there, was I've been renting car from this man for years. And it went as far as he has not seen his son for so many years, so I decided I'm gonna let him reunite with his son. So I said to him, you buy the ticket and I will furnish everything else for him to come to see you. By this time, he was still at the house. So he bought the ticket for the child. The young man went down, spent some time with him. On his way down, I gave the young man money that he could have money to travel with, pocket money when he's there and so on and so forth. I sent money to him. I said, rent the car from my friend. I sent the money to him because I like to be independent. I don't try to trust anything from anybody or anybody have anything to say about me where their money is concerned. So I sent the money to him. I said, this is what you're going to do. You're not going to rent the car for the whole week that the child is there because that's a lot of money. He's going to be there 9 days. The 2 first days, because you're going to want to take him to see your parent and so on and so forth. Say 3 days, you return the car. A day before you leave, you go back and you rent the car from him again, and so you have the car for another 2 days. Fair enough. 5 days out of the 9 days, you're not going anywhere. Everything that you need is at your fingertip, or so I thought. He went to the guy, he got the car. He kept the car for the whole 9 days. The monies I sent to him by the son, he got that was $400 towards the rent a car. I gave the son $270 for his pocket money. I sent him money before to put food in the house, furnish the house, put everything that he needed there. I also bought a brand new stove for the house because the one he had was rotting down. And he's saying, oh, he's afraid that it's going to blow up one day. So he called me and he said he knew of someone who had a stove and he wanted to buy the stove, but he didn't have the money. So I sent the money to him to buy the stove.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Was this man employed?
Self-employed.
But he was
self-employed.
He was making money.
He was making money. But what I learned from his brother is that he would rent a car every day. He would rent a car every day to just drive around wherever, here, there. So he had no time for his business.
Of course, he would do that because he knows that he have a bank in the overseas that would be sending money to him as soon as he calls on you. So him not take nothing.
And
serious.
It wasn't like that. It was never like that. And that is what break the relationship, because he thought that I would be furnishing with money and sending money to him all the time. No, it was never like that. But anyway, he took the car and he took the son up about, returned the car to the guy, said to him, put the balance on my wife's bill. So the gentleman said to him, what bill? Your wife don't have a bill here. From the years she been renting cars from me, she had never owed me $1. He curse out the man workers, them, tell him them money hungry, them love money. And that break the relationship between me and the gentleman. The gentleman called me and saying, oh, your husband need to pay me my money. I said, listen, do what you have to do, but I'm not paying his debt. I'm sick and tired of this. Anyway, all of that passed. He went to his cousin's house. Same thing, he went there. Living free of cost. It doesn't get no better than that. You live in Jamaica in a big old 7-bedroom house, 7 bathrooms, swimming pool, you name it. In a sought after neighborhood, you have everything to your comfort. The cousin came home after a couple of years and had to put him out. Put him out of the main house. He was now staying in the helper's quarters. I went down there, the dilapidated condition of where they not that the place was run down or anything when the cousin put him there, but the way he treated the place, it was too much to deal with. I mean, somebody give you a room, an apartment to stay, and the only thing that's blocking anybody from coming in on you is a grill at the front. You couldn't even buy a plywood door to hang on the room that you're sleeping in. You're gonna say, oh, you're not putting up no door upon no man house. But you're living in the man house for free and not paying anything. Him not paying no electric bill, no water bill. The cousin end up throwing him out on the street. So I'm here one night, he called me.
Hold on for me. All right, so viewers, all right, well, Carla, we actually only have 2 minutes on the stream left on the show, so we're not even going to be able to take in any calls tonight. But what I want to find out from you guys, you want to make this a part 2 or what? Because obviously there's a lot more to be heard. You know, so let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the chat if you think we need to make this a part 2, because this seems to be, you know, like it's worthy of a part 2. So yes, the viewers are saying yes, we need to make this a part 2, because as you know, the show is only an hour, and I know you say you have somewhere to go as well at a certain time. What we're going to do, we're going to make this show a part 2, and we're going to continue from where you left off, okay? Because we want to know the grand finale of where things are now. But we're going to leave the viewers in suspense. All right? We're going to leave the viewers in suspense, because right now I know a lot of them are bubbling inside to know what is the grand finale. All right? So, if you want to know part 2, I think, I think you better tune in Wednesday night. Yes, we're going to bring back part 2 Wednesday night. Wednesday night is good for you, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to come back with part 2 to this one Wednesday night. So if you want to find out how this all ended, you've got to tune in on Wednesday night. Carla, thanks a lot for tuning in. Totally appreciate you contacting me, and I will give you a call tomorrow, because I know, like you say, you have somewhere to go. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we can talk more, all right?
Okay.
I appreciate you calling. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me.
So viewers,
okay,
like
bye-bye.
I said, tonight's show is truly one that have everybody's eyes opened up wide, right? Tonight's show have everybody's eyes opened up wide, like, yo, these things actually happening out there. Well, we already know these things happening, you know. It comes as no surprise, but boy, may I tell you, you have some man in the world. I don't think bum is the word for call them, you know. I don't think disgraceful is the word for call them. Ah, boy. Anyhow, so we have 695 persons here with us tonight. If you're here for the very first time, I want to say welcome to Unstoppable Live. Evelyn, Mark, thanks again for the super chat. Totally appreciate every single person that has super chatted and contributed to the show. I also want to say thanks a lot to all the persons who, you know, send a little one PayPal thing to the Unstoppable family and say, yo, bless up yourself, family. Totally appreciate what you do. Now, when you see me have this in my hand, when you see me have this in my hand, hold on. Focus. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. But anyhow, if you see the paper, you don't know what it means. Oh, you can't see it that way there. Anyhow, there's a long list of names right here, and as you know what the list means. For all of you, all the regulars, you know what this list means, right? So now is the time when I have to call off the names on this list. But before I get to this name, I want to say at this time right now, I have an auntie in the UK. Auntie Beverly, big up yourself. You know, my aunt tunes into my show, right? And today is actually my aunt's birthday. So I want to big up my auntie and wish Auntie Unstoppable a happy birthday for me. You know, I should have said that from the beginning of the show, but auntie, big up yourself, happy birthday. All right? Also, I want to say something to you. There's a brother on the stream with us tonight, right? There's a brother on the stream with us tonight. He goes by the name of TR, right? And what I can say is, TR like Unstoppable, we are here to help, motivate, and push people even further, right? And since the connection has been made with TR, I can truly say this brother right here, more connections need to be made. So if you are here and you see TR name in the stream, you need to click on his name and go over there, go give him a support and show him, say, listen, we are here, the Unstoppable family is here. All you have to do is just type in him chat and say, listen, TR, Unstoppable family is here, and him go recognize on the name. The next thing more have to big up is all of the all of my moderators who are here tonight. Thanks a lot for always being here and supporting the show. You know, totally appreciate all my mods, right? Every single new person who is here, totally appreciate you as well. And the next thing we have to shout out right now is all of the Unstoppable Army members who are here. Now you know TR goes by the Royal family, Unstoppable goes by the Unstoppable family, but as a branch of Unstoppable has a little thing where him say, yo, Unstoppable is an army. We have an army of strangers, right? We have an army of strangers here is like family, right? So, we have to big up the Unstoppable army. And the Unstoppable army consists of those persons who have the word Unstoppable at the end of them name. If you don't notice, you will see a few persons in the comment section commenting right now with the word Unstoppable at the end of their name. See, they're like John Wick Unstoppable, Roger Unstoppable, Susie Unstoppable, right? They are the proud representatives of the Unstoppable army, right? And it is so simple to be a part of the Unstoppable army. All you have to do, as long as you're not a content creator, as long as you're not a YouTuber and you're just a loyal supporter of the show and you watch the show, all you have to do is change the last name to your name to Unstoppable and you are immediately a part of the Unstoppable army. So that anywhere you go, when you go over TR stream, whether you go over, well, Dr. Mia already I go know, but anywhere you go, our name have to be recognized, right? Any stream you go upon, any channel you go upon, as long as your name have Unstoppable at the end of it, you're going to be recognized and they're going to be like, hold on, the man is a member of the Unstoppable army, this, right? So, the other day when we had the conversation and a few of the members changed their last name to Unstoppable. See, the Sandy Love Unstoppable is in the building, big up, right? So, Akisha Unstoppable, yes, there you go. The Unstoppable army members are commenting and you can see them name right there, right? So it is very simple. To be a part of the Unstoppable army, all you have to do is simply change or add the word Unstoppable to your name, whatever it's called on YouTube, as long as you're not a content creator or a YouTuber, like I said. It's that simple. Now let's get to this list, right? This list of names are persons who went over to Instagram and follow me. Tina Unstoppable, big up yourself, Tina. That's what is going to be changed to Tina Unstoppable. But I thought you was a part of the royal family. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right, so this list right here is a list of names from persons who went over to Instagram and followed me, you know, by my request, via my request. I said, persons who are here, you know, if you go over to Instagram and follow me and send me a message to my inbox, DM me and say, Unstoppable, I'm here from, well, tonight is Monday, so you would have to go over and follow me and send me a message to my DM and say, Unstoppable, I'm here from Monday night's show, right? You have to send a DM because I won't know you follow me unless you send me a DM. Now, the reason why I'm asking persons to go over and follow me is because my fellow YouTuber, Jamaica YouTube TV, has challenged Unstoppable to reach 2,000 followers on Instagram to see who is going to reach 2,000 followers on Instagram first, right? So, of course, you know I'm very competitive, so I want to help me to reach 2,000 followers on Instagram first. So, a lot of persons went over and followed, and this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show my respects by giving you your well-deserved shout-out. All right? The first person that I want to big up and thank for following me over there on Instagram, and yes, people, there brother TR is dropping the Unstoppable Instagram link in the comment section, so you're not even have to go up on Instagram and go search me. TR is dropping the link right in the comment section, so thanks a lot, TR. All right, so the first person I want to big up right now is Mary Mish Over there on Instagram, big up yourself. And if you're here, as a matter of fact, if you're here and you hear your name, just send a Jamaica flag in the chat. If you hear your name, send a Jamaica flag. Mary Mish, big up yourself. Maxine Francis, Ivan Cole, Allah loves you 22. Big up yourself. Atesor 03 or Rosetta, you know yourself. Yes, because your name did not confuse me. Big up yourself. All right. Takedo 1. Sexy Rochelle. Princess Ruler. Queen Dania. I did not call your name, Queen Dania. Michelle Map. Laverne Lawrence. Queen Pretty B. Vanessa White 8604. Paulette Smith 3386. Pastor Paulette, people, and I have to say, listen, this is how I know Unstoppable is running a different kind of program over here, because the name Pastor Paulette is not just a name. This is actually a legitimate pastor. This lady is a reverend in the church and she follows the Unstoppable live show. So this goes to show you, this is not no little poa and a poe type show, because we have reverends and pastors and bishops following us and supporting Unstoppable live show, right? So Pastor Paulette, big up yourself. Thank you for following me over there on Instagram. Pastor Paulette, DM me and say, Unstoppable, I'm here from Friday night's show. I love the work that you're doing. Big up yourself. So Pastor Paulette, big up yourself. Genevieve Grant, Angela Henry, Ann Robinson, big up yourself, Ann. Telfia Snow, Marjorie Wilson. Above all, 37 are Melva. Melva, you know yourself. Davis Verona, Shania Edwards. What is Monica John 142. What is Erica Bedward? Big up yourself. Or Bedward Erica, as it's actually written on Instagram. Yvette Lewis, Paulette 6691. Everett Harton, Davis Prosperity, Jacqueline Rennie, Royal Tropical Blue, Judith Fraser, Ultra Care Health Wellness, and Michibu. You know yourself. So people, those are the names who actually went over a whole heap, a whole heap. And yes, I actually crossed the 1,000 mark on Instagram, thanks to all these persons who went over and follow. So I'm on my way to 2,000 now. So people, I'm waiting for see the DMs that are going to come in on Instagram and say, Unstoppable, I'm here for Monday night's show. Totally appreciate it. Now, once again, I want to big up all of the royal family members. And I know myself. I wish I could have called out on the names directly, but as long as you know you're here from TR recommendation, then say you me a big up and I'm welcoming you. Alright, so big up yourself once you're here via TR stream and you link with the Unstoppable Live based on TR saying, listen, Unstoppable Live is in the building. You need to connect with that brother. TR know himself and know the way him talk. Alright. John, big up yourself. The Royal General is here as well. The Royal General say, Unstoppable boy, where you find them? Yeah, boy, I tell you. Big up yourself. Alright. TR say more join the competition, people. You see what go on? TR say more join the competition. Menelva is here as well. Blessings, Menelva. Yes, Tina has changed her name to Tina Unstoppable. So welcome, Tina. Welcome, Tina, to the Unstoppable Army. There it goes, guys. Tina has changed her name from Tina XXX to Tina Unstoppable. So now, from this point on, everywhere that Tina goes and comments, people will recognize her as a member of the Unstoppable Army. Right? Yes. And that is how it goes, guys. It's just that simple. Anywhere you go and your name has the word Unstoppable behind it, you are officially recognized. Because remember, we're building an army here. We are going to be the army on YouTube where everybody have to know. Everybody have to see us and say, yo, that one day a part of Unstoppable crew. Right? So, if you want to be a part of the army, just simply either add the word Unstoppable to your name or drop off whatever the last name is that you have and put the word Unstoppable there. It's up to you. I see the grill off in the building. Welcome to the grill off. You know, people, you can also go over there and check out the grill off. The person that runs the grill off page, does some awesome cooking videos over there. You can check it out as well. RTC TV is here, my loyal brother. You understand? RTC TV makes sure that whenever he can, he jumps onto the stream and supports Unstoppable. You know, big up yourself. Also, I want to say big up to Ghost Pirate. Yes, a member of the royal family, Ghost Pirate. Big up yourself. You can check out Ghost Pirate as well. SF Rose. Much love. You remember that big song that when we played the other day, Dwayne Stevenson? Yes. That's the producer, the person responsible for that song right there, SF Rose. So you can check out SF Rose as well. Vibes Queen in the building. Big up yourself, Vibes Queen. And you know, of course, I cannot do all this shout out and don't shout out my own, very own proteges. Right? Anake Archer. Me see it about Anake Unstoppable. Until you change the Archer to Unstoppable, you know what I say. Alright? No, I cannot be bigging up everybody else and don't shout out my very own proteges. Right? I have to say, check out Dr. Mia Witter, who does awesome shows. Because, you know, she learned from the best. Right? So she's doing some awesome shows right there on YouTube as well. So you can check her out. There she is in the comment section. You know, just click on her name and go to her channel and give her a 1 subscribe. You know, help her to reach to that 1,000 mark. She needs to get there and make me proud. She already made me proud already, you know, but more want to see she made me even more proud. All right, the next protege that I have on board right now is none other than Queen Dania. You can click on her name, Queen Dania, comment in the comment section real quick and fast so the people them can see, you know. All right, so the people them can see you and click on your name and go over and subscribe. Queen Dania is coming on very well as well. You know, she's coming on very well as well, and she needs all of us to support her. So, you know, click on Queen Dania and show her some support as well. All right. Who else am I supposed to shout out right now? I know I saw somebody I was supposed to shout out. All right. Win334. Big up yourself. Win334 says Dr. Mia show is some nice shows. Yes, Win334. Big up yourself. You know, thanks a lot for supporting Dr. Mia. And, you know, people can go over there and check out Win334 as well. Comment again so the persons can see your name as well. Steph Unstoppable. Welcome to the Unstoppable Army. There you go, Steph. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Big up to all of the persons who are making themselves known by becoming a part of the Unstoppable Army. Right? There you go. All you have to do, it is very simple. I'm trying to figure out why Miss Bozozo hasn't added the word Unstoppable to the Miss Bozozo yet. Like she not here say it have a ring to it. Miss Bozozo Unstoppable. What she wait upon people? She not just come. I know last night she come. So I'm trying to figure out what Miss Brozozo is waiting on. Like she not here say it have a ring to it. Miss Brozozo Unstoppable. Eh? All the one Mrs. Brooks, she under the bus, you know. Wait, you don't know me go already when time it comes to Mrs. Brooks, you know. Unstoppable boss lady in the building. See there? Welcome to the Unstoppable Army. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Unstoppable boss lady. She not put it at the end, she put it at the front. So you wanna better recognize. Yes, there we go. The Unstoppable Army is rising. It's getting bigger and bigger by the minute, and we must be recognized everywhere that we go. Everywhere that we go. Any live stream we comment in, any show that we visit, the word Unstoppable will make you stand out from everybody else. It is just the truth. It is just the truth. As long as you have the word Unstoppable in your name on YouTube and you comment in any comment section, your name will stand out from everybody else. All right? Because after all, you are a part of the Unstoppable Army. All right? Now, one other thing that I want to say, like I said earlier when I started the stream, welcome back, Teresa. We missed you on Friday night, but your daughter was here representing just the same, right? And she told me what you said. She said, listen, make sure you don't miss the show no matter what. Make sure that you're there. So I want to say, Teresa, much love and respect to you for being so loyal to me that even if you're doing your travels, on your travels, you make sure say somebody still there for represent for you. So people want to big up Teresa Myers for me. Trust me, because that is what you call loyalty. You know, I want to big up Teresa Myers, you know, because she deserves a special big up, you know. She deserves a special big up. That is what I consider to be loyalty, Teresa Myers. You know, Teresa was going to, you know, be traveling, and she make sure tell her daughter, say, listen, make sure that you check into the show no matter what. Don't make the show miss you, because I've never missed a night. So even though I'm not going there, you have to represent for me. Diana Unstoppable, big up. I'm trying to figure out what Anna K. Archer wait pan, you know. Anna K, where are we at pan? Everybody else are joining the Unstoppable Army. And Menelva, you know something, but I could have swear Menelva named it was used to be Menelva Unstoppable in a wagwan. Me and Menelva go fall out, you know, you wait. Rosie Unstoppable in the building. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, Rosie, big up yourself. I love to see the Unstoppable Army members forwarding on the stream. All right, now people, with that said and done, I'm going to jump off right now, but we are going to pick up on this topic tonight. We're going to pick up where you say you're slow, Menelva, you don't know how to do it. Don't worry yourself, man. Somebody in the stream will tell you how to change the last names. Somebody, Susie or John Wick Unstoppable, tell Menelva how to do it for me there. Menelva says she kind of slow. John, big up yourself, John, like trouble me, you know. You understand, me noticed from the other day. Even pan TR stream the other day, John was over there, and me surprised she never have something smart for say as soon as she say the word unstoppable. You know? Well, anyhow, people, like I said, I will be jumping off right now, but Wednesday night will be a continuation of tonight's topic. So if you want to know how it all ends, tune in Wednesday night. Don't miss the show, you understand? And don't forget to check out Dr. Mia and Queen Dania and my brother Jamaica YouTube TV as well, RTC, Crime 3S, you know. Who else? Don't forget to go check out TR over there and SF Rose and all of the royal family, you know. Make sure that you go over and check these people out. They all do awesome show. They all upload awesome content. So you need to go and check them out. All right, people. No matter what, you know me always say it already. No make nobody stop you, because after all, you are now a part of the Unstoppable Army.
See the music.